Attraction isn't logical. It's not something a woman chooses. It's something she feels. And here's the truth. The difference between the man she forgets and the man she fantasizes about is not just his looks, his money, or even his confidence. It's something deeper. It's his words. The right words can slip into her mind, crawl under her skin, and stay there on repeat. Most men throw out generic compliments like, "You're beautiful," "You have pretty eyes," or "Nice shirt." Sure, those words might be memorable, but they don't leave a lasting impact. They don't create a sense of longing. But if you say the right thing, in the right way, she won't just hear it, she'll feel it. And once a woman starts feeling something for you, that's when you become irresistible. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 powerful compliments that are so rare and so dangerous. They'll make her think about you long after you're gone. Let's dive in. Number 1, I don't need you, but I want you. The first phrase that has the power to make her obsessed is, "I don't need you, but I want you." There's something about this phrase that hits differently. It's not just a sentence, it's a declaration of power. Most men get attraction completely wrong. They think that in order to win a woman over, they need to shower her with attention, convince her of their worth, and prove that they would do anything to have her. But here's the harsh truth. That's where they fail. Nothing turns a woman off faster than neediness. It reeks of desperation. It tells her that you see her as some kind of magical prize, and that you're a man who needs to win her approval to be worthy of her time. Women don't want to feel like they're doing you a favor by being with you. What they crave is to feel chosen by a man who already has options. That's why the phrase, "I don't need you, but I want you," is so powerful. When you say this, you're shifting the dynamic. You're telling her that she's not the center of your world. You're confident enough to walk away at any time, but you're choosing her because you see something special in her, not because you need to fill a void in your life. And trust me, that's the exact energy that makes a woman obsessed. There's a deep psychological reason why women find detachment so attractive, and it's called the law of scarcity. This is the idea that people value things that are rare, uncertain, or difficult to attain. Think about it. If a man is always available, always texting first, always eager to please, what happens? He becomes predictable, expected, boring. But if a man is confident, focused on his own life, and not easily impressed, then he becomes a challenge. And women are instinctively drawn to challenges. By saying, "I don't need you, but I want you," you're sending a subconscious message that says, "I'm a man with standards. I'm not desperate for love. I don't chase, I attract." And that energy, it's magnetic. Now let's be clear. This isn't about acting like you're too cool for her. It's not about being rude, dismissive, or emotionally unavailable. A lot of men get this wrong. Confidence is about knowing your worth. Arrogance is about forcing others to recognize it. There's a big difference. If you tell a woman, "I don't need you, but I want you," with an arrogant smirk, she'll see right through it. She'll know you're just putting on an act. But if you say it with genuine confidence, and if your actions back it up, if your life is already full of purpose, passion, and personal fulfillment, she will feel it. And that feeling is what makes her unable to resist you. The key here is timing and tone. You don't just blurt it out randomly. You use it when she's trying to gauge where you stand. For example, if she asks, "Do you really like me?" Instead of answering yes immediately, you say, "I don't need you, but I want you. If she says, "What do you even see in me?" Instead of listing reasons like a desperate man, you respond with, "I don't need you, but I want you." If she starts playing hard to get, teasing you or testing you, this phrase instantly resets the power dynamic. It lets her know you're not afraid to walk away. You don't chase, you don't beg, and that's the exact moment Sheila starts chasing you. Number: I bet most guys don't make you feel like this. The second compliment is, I bet most guys don't make you feel like this. Words have power, but not all words are created equal. Some get ignored, some get a polite response. But then, there are words that sink deep into a woman's mind. Words that make her think about you long after you've left. That's what this phrase does. It's not just a compliment, it's not a question. It's something far more powerful, a suggestion. When you say, "I bet most guys don't make you feel like this," you're planting a thought in her mind, one that she can't help but explore. Now she's thinking, wait, do I feel different around him? What exactly is he doing that other men don't? Why does this moment suddenly feel more intense? Once she starts thinking about it, she starts feeling it even more. And that's the power of suggestion. You're not telling her how to feel. You're making her realize, on her own, that she feels something unique with you. And that realization, it's irresistible. This phrase triggers something called the contrast effect, a psychological principle that makes people pay more attention to something when it's compared to something else. By saying, "I bet most guys don't make you feel like this," you're creating an instant comparison in her mind. She starts thinking back to her past experiences, all the dates, conversations, and flirty moments. Now she's subconsciously placing you above them all because if you weren't different, if you weren't making her feel something rare, why would you even say that? Attraction isn't just about looks. It's about emotional investment. A woman can find a man physically attractive, but if he doesn't make her feel something, he's forgettable. This phrase forces her to engage emotionally. And once she starts thinking about how you make her feel, she's locked in. Number 3, you're exactly what I was looking for. This phrase is a powerful validation of her uniqueness. You're exactly what I was looking for. When you say this, you're not just complimenting her on her looks. You're complimenting her entire experience with you. And that's what makes it hit hard. But here's the secret. You can't just toss this phrase out there. Timing is everything. To make this phrase work, you have to create the moment. You can't say it randomly. You need to have eye contact, slow down the conversation, and make her feel like she's in a different, deeper world with you. It could be right after a deep conversation, or when you're both laughing together, enjoying the moment. When you say this at the right time, she won't just hear it. She'll feel it, and that feeling will stay with her. If you say this too early, it can feel forced. But if you say it after she's opened up, after you've shared a deep, intimate moment, that's when it will land with maximum effect. The best time to use this phrase, right before you leave. Saying this as you part ways will create a lingering feeling. She'll think about it all night, and more importantly, she'll feel something special. And feeling is what makes her chase you. Number 4, I know you're trouble, but I like it. This next phrase is a game changer. It's dangerous and intriguing. The phrase is, I know you're trouble, but I like it. This one walks the line between attraction and obsession, and it taps into a deep psychological drive within women. the desire to be wanted, but not easily controlled. Here's the truth. Most guys are too agreeable. They nod, compliment, and try to prove they're safe and nice. But women don't want safe. They want excitement, challenge, and a man who can embrace their wild side. When you say, "I know your trouble, but I like it," you're doing something incredibly powerful. You're acknowledging her challenge. You're saying you see through her sweet, innocent exterior, and you're intrigued by the side of her that others might not understand. By saying this, you're tapping into her ego and her curiosity. She'll wonder, what does he mean by that? Does he really think I'm trouble? What does he see in me that other guys don't? Once she starts thinking this, she's already hooked. And what's brilliant about this phrase is that it flips the power dynamic. Most men try to convince women to like them, but this phrase makes her prove herself to you. It makes her wonder if she can handle you. You've now become a challenge, not just another guy she's trying to impress. This is where psychology comes into play, specifically the reactance theory. This theory says that when people feel limited or categorized, they instinctively push back. By calling her trouble, you're subtly challenging her identity, and now she's going to want to prove she can handle you. She'll start teasing you, showing different sides of herself, and even working to get your attention. That's the shift that leads to obsession. Number 5. I bet most guys don't make you feel like this. This phrase is a masterclass in emotional connection. I bet most guys don't make you feel like this. Why does it work? Because it's not just a compliment, it's a suggestion, a way of making her feel something unique with you. When you say, "I bet most guys don't make you feel like this," you're planting the seed that she feels differently around you than she does with other men. It gets her to start wondering, what's different about him? Why does this moment feel so much more intense than the others? This creates a contrast effect. As she compares her experience with you to her past, she'll start putting you above the rest. After all, if she weren't feeling something special with you, why would you even say that? It's not about what you look like. It's about how you make her feel. And this phrase taps into that. By suggesting that she doesn't feel this way with anyone else, you trigger her emotions, making her think about you long after you've gone. And once she starts thinking about it, she's emotionally locked in. She'll be mentally replaying your words over and over again. And that's when the attraction starts to turn into obsession. So there you have it. 3 powerful compliments that don't just make her notice you, they make her feel something deep inside. These compliments are designed to tap into her emotions, make her think about you, and ultimately get her to chase you. But remember, it's not just about what you say, it's about how and when you say it. Timing and delivery are everything. Use these compliments when the energy between you is already rising, and say them with the right tone and confidence. When done right, these phrases will make her obsess over you, and that's exactly the kind of attraction you want. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on mastering the art of attraction. Let me know which compliment you're going to try first, and I'll see you in the next video.